Hey, check 1, 2. What's up, guys? So this is your weekly video that I wanted to touch base with y'all on what's working here at EP and what's not. So this is gonna be interesting to you, even if you are a part of EP. I think the first thing actually that I wanted to make sure though is that this video, I wanna know if you can read the board from there. So let me know on the video as you're watching if you can read it. I tried to like flip the mirror, stuff like that, so that you could read it, but I'll be walking through this as well. What I want to do basically, whether you're a member here at EP or not, is I want to be completely transparent. I want to let you in behind the doors, behind the scenes process for what we're currently working on with our clients to get crazy good results for our members. Now, results can look like a lot of different things. The obvious thing is like, hey, like, are we helping people transform their body? But another way that I measure results is gonna be, is somebody's mindset beginning to change for the long term? Is somebody beginning to challenge themselves personally and grow personally? Are people stepping out of isolation and are they stepping into a community of support? That's all success to me, but I wanted to let you guys know what's working and what's not here at EP. As of, it's October 22nd right now, so check this out. Here, there are 4 things that I came up with that are currently working for us right now, that are working for our clients that we are creating. Again, we're not a franchise at EP Fitness at Elevation Performance, and so everything we do is created from scratch, and there's a lot of testing, there's a lot of failing, and there's a lot of succeeding, and then we kind of weed out stuff over time, okay? What's up, Tamaya? How you doing? Tamaya, let me know if you can read the board, okay? The first thing, it says positive reinforcement, okay? Positive reinforcement is really working. How can I tell? I can tell just in our ability to continue to improve our average attendance in terms of our clients working out with coaches. So the 2 things we've implemented recently are called streaks, attendance streaks. The other thing we're working on, and we do every Friday now, is called Friday encouragement. So the streaks is basically, we stole it from Snapchat. You know that idea that, you want to Snapchat your friend every single day, right? It means you have to get on Snapchat, you have to snap a picture or whatever, send it to them, and they have to do it back. All of a sudden you have a streak going. So now what we have at EP is called attendance streaks. How many weeks in a row can you come 3 times a week to EP and work out with your coaches and show up and be a part of the community, okay? So every time somebody adds on, we send them a great little meme, and it says, hey, awesome, consistency is king, because it's so true. You cannot just come for a couple times a week and then miss a whole week. You actually backslide like weeks of work. Like most people think, oh, like I can just work out for a few months and then take a week or 2 off, work out for a few months, take a week or 2 off. It's really hard to make progress like that, okay? So streaks helps us to be able to do that. It's really working for us. Friday encouragement just basically means we only reach out to the people who have been once or twice so far to EP that week. And we say, hey, awesome job, way to go. You've gotten here a couple times, you've gotten here 1 time. Let's make it a second time by getting here on a Saturday morning, okay? 8 a.m. or 9 a.m., which one do you wanna come to? So just those reminders. Again, we're a little bit different than pretty much every other gym out there. Planet Fitness, YMCA, Genesis, they're not going to contact you and say, hey, like, when's the next time you're coming in? No, that literally never happens, okay? But we do that on a consistent basis. The second thing that's working is our Turkey Slim Down Challenge, okay? So there's a $500 cash prize. There are weekly prizes as well. In the past, we've run challenges, and somebody who falls way behind out of the running for like that grand prize, sometimes they'll get demotivated and just kind of drop off. We're here for a full 6 weeks, so what I'm doing is, week 1, I gave away $100 cash. Week 2, I gave away time with an esthetician. Okay, one of our members is actually an esthetician here in Andover, and so I'm giving up to $100 of services away for her. With her, week 3, I'm giving away. This is week 3. I'm giving away like massage, kind of spa package for like $100 worth of services there. Week 4, we're back to $100 cash, so you get the point. So it really helps for people to be able to jump right back in and be able to win those weekly prizes. And then also, I've been really happy with the results. People are on point with their nutrition. I can't tell you that there's so many people who have lost 4 pounds in 2 weeks, 8 pounds in 2 weeks. I've even had a member who's lost 18 pounds in 2 weeks. So there are a lot of people getting crazy good results. Body transformation is part of the grand prize, and so that's a big focus for people, okay? The third thing of what's working here at EP is community, and it's community that has your back. And like what's really cool is that I've been talking a lot about, over the months, our core value of each one, teach one. It's the expectation that as a staff member on our team of rock stars, okay, Heather, Shannon, Shane, my wife, that we are coachable, and even me, one of the owners, that we are coachable, but then that we are willing to teach and willing to coach. Now, I expect that of our members as well. And so members coming in here, what's super cool is more and more we're attracting people who are coachable. More and more we're attracting people into our community who also are willing to take people under their wing. I can think of one person literally last night, Chris Williams, took under his wing this dude named Lance. He's a brand new guy coming in. He had his first session yesterday. And so he took him under their wing, made sure he knew everything that was going on. Because of course, we're coaching the session. We're gonna coach you, we're gonna show you everything. But it really helps to have some veterans, right? So that's veterans encouraging newbies, okay? So that people aren't so intimidated coming in. We have members who are working out together outside of EP, which is super cool, just to get plugged into a community of people, like-minded people. And I even have members who are like hitting other people up and saying like, yo, haven't seen you. Oh, shoot. Like, yo, haven't seen you in like a week. Sorry, that was my mic. Yo, haven't seen you in like a week. What's up? Let's get back in here. Let's get after it. You know, how can I help? And just being super encouraging. And I love that vibe. Community is a huge part of what we do. If you look at craft, C-R-A-F-T, community is that first one, because I so believe that we are creatures of community, that we are built to be social beings. Isolation is so dangerous. So again, lastly, the thing that's working here that you may or may not like, but that is a huge part of you staying healthy and getting healthy, is hard conversations, whether it's with us coaches, with your spouse, with your job, with your boss. I had a member that I was talking to, she was about to get a promotion, but it basically would cause her to completely lose every other priority in her life in order to just work nonstop. I mean, that was the basic gist of it. She was on call, plus she was working, and she wasn't able to take care of her health, which she had determined was a massive value for her. Like, her priority was to get healthy. She wanted to lose, 150 pounds overall, and so she needed to be able to sacrifice this promotion, have this hard conversation with her boss, like, look, I love it here, I love doing what I do, but I cannot take this promotion because I need to focus on my health. Like, literally, she's on track. She was on track before she started reversing her health. She was on track to like, who knows, not make it past 50, 60. It could have been really bad, really quickly, okay? And then hard conversations having to do with results. So what happens when people are struggling with the results? We want to shrink back in isolation. We want to give up. We want to just be discouraged. We want to hide in our rooms. And what I'm here to tell you is that hard conversations getting down to the nitty gritty of why are we not getting results? Whatever results means to you. Some people it's weight loss. Some people it's like, I'm not feeling connected to the community. Whatever that means, okay? Hard conversations, that's what's working, because then we can actually do something about it versus, just keeping it to yourself, okay? So those are things that are working really well here at EP. Now, what's not working, okay? What's not working is blowing us off. Like, we call people, we text people, we send videos to members. Like, we genuinely want to know how people are doing. And it doesn't work when people blow us off. Like, imagine the YMCA calling you a bunch to be able to be like, yo, how are your workouts coming? What kind of things are you doing? Do you need any help? Do you want us to write you any off-day workouts? How's your nutrition? How's your food choice? Can you send us some pictures of your groceries? That kind of sounds insane, right? The YMCA would never, ever do that, okay? Us, on the other hand, we hit you up all the time. We want to support you. We want to hold you accountable, okay? But blowing us off, it doesn't help anybody, okay? And that leads me into isolation. What doesn't work is isolation. We really believe in self-advocacy. If somebody wants to set up an appointment with us, we literally can get something on the books within I don't think we've ever had to book somebody out more than a day or two, unless their schedule didn't allow it. Like, literally, our availability is such that we are here. We love the face-to-face conversations and appointments, because then we can really dig in and start getting some work done, okay? So isolation does not work. Last one. Not last one. Third one out of four for what's not working here at EP. Okay. There's this, and this is not just in health and fitness, but this is in work of psychiatrists, of psychologists, and practitioners in all fields. There has to be a desire for the person to want to change before anything that we do helps even one bit. Okay, and I had a conversation with two different people, actually. One of my higher value, and I'm working with them very closely on a daily basis. And we had to literally set up his goals and behaviors to not be like I want to lose this much weight, I want to work out this much, I want to do this for my food. Our goals literally surrounded, hey, how can we start digging into our vision? How can we start digging into personal growth? How can we start digging into things like journaling or meditating? Because he had no desire to want to do any of the working out or nutrition, but he wanted to want to do it. And so it became really difficult until we got to a point in the conversation. Basically, I said, like, we need to do the behaviors. We need to engage the behaviors that then stir up the motivation, because I think too many people just sit there and say, well, I'm not motivated. So that's that. I guess I can't control it. And I'm saying you can start engaging behaviors that ultimately remind you of why you want to do it, that ultimately stir up the motivation again, okay? But if there's no desire to change, literally nothing I say will ever help, okay? And then lastly, what's not working? What's not working is when people don't expect it to be hard, okay? And this, to some of you guys, look, this Facebook group is called Wichitans Fed Up with Quick Fixes and Fad Diets. I'm committed to being transparent and tell you exactly how it is, okay? Now, I have all the blueprints. I have all the tools for you guys. Like we have a lot of different ways to support people who come in here. However, what we cannot help you with is your effort. Okay, like you have to understand that this is hard work. You look at anybody who's fit in their 30s, 40s, 50s, and I guarantee you they put in some hard ass work. Okay. Personally, I've been working out and obsessed with nutrition for at least 16 years. Like people, even somebody who, like for example, we have a client who's lost 115 pounds so far. She's put in 15 months of hard work. Okay, yeah, she's hit some plateaus, but she's gonna be the first to tell you that it was determination and grit that helped her to get there. There is no easy way to do this. Even people who get weight loss surgery, okay, if they keep it off, if they keep losing weight after the surgery, they'll tell you too. It is really hard. I have another client who's 15 pounds away from losing 100 pounds, okay? And she'll tell you that it is still so hard. It is such hard work. So that's what's not working, basically. I need to tell you, yes, it's hard work. Why do you think over 60% of our society is overweight? It's very easy in today's day and age to be overweight. And so it's not working, it's having poor expectations, it's having wrong expectations. And I want to be the one to tell you that, like, hey, let's start to shift our mindset. Let's start to reprogram our subconscious in terms of how we think about not just, oh my gosh, this is hard, I can't do it. I want you to reprogram your mindset to know that you are tougher than you could ever imagine, that you are more capable of doing this than ever before if you put the right pieces in place, okay? So I love you guys. Hope this was helpful. Maybe you can't read it, maybe you can. Let me know if you guys can read it. Okay, cool. Anyway, I love you guys. Happy Tuesday, and I will talk to y'all soon, okay?